Hey everybody, Kenny Ducey here for the Action Network, ready to give you my two favorite plays on Wednesday's NBA slate. This is Daily Action Picks for March 30th. Now I'm going to start off with the game most people will be watching on Wednesday night. That is the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Boston Celtics are laying 4.5 points. And I'm inclined to lay the 4.5 points with the Boston Celtics. The Miami Heat, over the last week and a half, you go back to the 21st of the month, they are 20th in defensive efficiency. Now, this is a team we've backed all season long on the back of their defense, and without that intensity on that end, it's become kind of a disaster for Miami. They had not covered in 7 straight games until a big win over Sacramento as a double-digit favorite. And if you're going to read into a win over Sacramento, I'm going to seriously question why you're doing that. The Boston Celtics, they did lose Robert Williams, and this is a slightly worse team without Robert Williams. But let's keep in mind that with Robert Williams off the floor this year, the Celtics still have a +4 net rating. It's still a very good team, even without Robert Williams. And without Williams, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum, this team nearly beat a Raptors team that is top 6 in the East. I really like the way that they're playing basketball in the second half of the season, the Celtics. It's hard to really disagree with that because they've hardly lost. And I think despite the fact that they're missing Williams, this defense can still play some pretty good, solid basketball. And I think ultimately the Boston Celtics come away with a cover. All right, the next game we want to look at is between the Mavs and the Cavs. Now, this one's a little bit tricky because Cleveland has a lot more to play for here, right? They're 7th place in the East. They're just a game back of that coveted 6th spot, which would help them avoid the play-in tournament. But they've taken it on the chin since the All-Star break. They've lost 9 of 15 games. They haven't covered in 5 straight. It is disaster right now for Cleveland, and now they're missing Evan Mobley, who got hurt on Monday. That, in addition to injuries to Jared Allen and Rajon Rondo, should really hurt this team bad enough that I don't think they can produce a much-needed win here. The Dallas Mavericks, they haven't been great against the spread on the second out of back-to-backs with a less than 50% cover rate, but I do think that this is a very unique back-to-back because they shellacked the Lakers last night, and they had plenty of time to get their stars rest. Luka Doncic only played 30 minutes, Spencer Dinwiddie 29. Now, obviously, the injury report is yet to come out of this as of this recording. They could always sit one of their big players, but given the fact that they didn't really play much on the front end of back-to-back, I do think that the Dallas Mavericks should have enough in the tank to get across the finish line and win this game. These are two different teams right now, a story of one team playing pretty bad basketball and one team in the Dallas Mavericks red hot against the spread 4-1 over the last 5. I'm going to side with the Dallas Mavericks here at home, despite the fact that they don't have as much motivation. I just think they're playing much better basketball at the moment, and this loss of Evan Mobley is really going to hurt Cleveland. So I will take the Mavericks on the money line, which is a pretty good discount here that you got from the opening. That's it for me. You can check out more of our amazing content on the Action Network app. You can go to actionnetwork.com as well. You can follow me on Twitter at Kenny Ducey. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube page. We've got daily picks. We've got amazing content up here. And please, if you think this was an amazing pick or 2 amazing picks, you can feel free to hit the like button and leave me a comment. You can also just, leave me a negative comment if that's what you want to do. Until next Wednesday, so long.